Question number 43. We need to use three concepts, multiple concepts actually. So first of all, we can see that there is a function from a to b, but the set A is given by some other inequality, b is given by using some other conditions. So we have to use the concept of inverse trigonometric function to find cosec inverse cosec 2. Okay, so we know the value of cosec inverse cosec 2 by using a graph of cosec inverse cosec 2. Cosec inverse cosec x we can use. Let us say we consider the graph of cosec inverse cosec x first, which is like this. This is 0, and at 0 it is undefined. It will go like this, it's pi by 2. Then at pi also it is undefined, go like this, and like this, undefined here. So this is our graph of cosec inverse cosec x. This is our x-axis. Now this point is 0, this point is pi, that is pi by 2. Okay, so 2 will be somewhere here, 2, and cosec inverse cosec 2 will come from this graph. Right, so here what we can see, that the equation of this line, that is y equal to pi minus x. So there if I put x equal to 2, I will get cosec inverse cosec 2, because this is the graph of y equal to cosec inverse cosec 2. This is y equal to cosec inverse cosec x. It is the graph of that. Now, so from here we get the value of cosec inverse cosec 2 as pi minus 2. So that we write here. Therefore, cosec inverse cosec 2 equal to pi minus 2. So therefore our inequation there becomes, so knowing this, I can now solve the inequation, which is x square minus 3x plus 2 minus pi is less than 0, which can be solved by using wavy curve method. That is another concept that we are using, and by using that we can get 3 minus root over 1 plus 4 pi divided by 2 less than x less than 3 plus root over 1 plus 4 pi divided by 2. So this is the range of x, and in that if we take only positive integral solution, we will get x is equal to 1, 2 and 3, only these three values. Therefore our set A is nothing but the set of elements 1, 2 and 3. So to get the set A, we have to use the concept of inverse trigonometric function as well as quadratic inequality or wavy curve method. Now to find B, we need to use the concept of permutation combination, that is all divisors of the natural number 2010. Now for that we can take 2010. We know that 2010 can be factorized as 2 into 3 into 5 into 67. Okay, so therefore this will imply, therefore whose number of divisors, you can write here, whose number of divisors will become since all these 4 are prime numbers and power is 1. So total number of divisors will be 2, or we can even write 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. Okay, because the powers are 1, we can also write the powers 1, 1, 1, 1, and so this is a 16. Okay, so therefore, in the set B, number of elements in B is 16. Total number of divisors of the number 2010. Okay, so this is one part of this question, like finding A and B is the first part. Also, you have to use so many concepts there. Now, in the next part, Fi less equal to Fj. In the domain we have 1, 2 and 3. In the codomain we have 16 elements. Elements can be written, but that is not important here. So what we do here is, we now take different cases or possibilities, whereas first possibility is we can have F1 equal to F2 equal to F3. All the values F1, F2, F3 can be equal, because equality is given in that relation Fi less than or equal to Fj. So when all of them are equal, they can take only one value out of those 16 values. So that can be chosen in 16 C1 ways. Okay. Then second part, similarly we can take F1 equal to F2 possible, but F2 is less than F3. That means I have to choose only two numbers from those 16 numbers, and one number can be repeated for F1 and F2 and another number can be kept for F3, depending upon the order. So this will imply that I have to choose two numbers only. 16 C2 ways that number can be chosen. Now point number 3. Similarly, we can take F1 less than F2 now, but equality if I keep with F3. This is exactly similar to our previous one. So here also we will get 16 C2. Now the last case is like this, number 4, which is all the values F1, F2, F3, none of them are equal. They are satisfying this inequality. That is also possible. So in this case I have to choose 3 numbers from the 16 numbers in the codomain. So it will be done in 16C 3 ways. So when I add all of them, I get the total number of mappings from A to B. So when we add them, if you simplify, it will give 816. And therefore in the answer they are asking, so this is the value of lambda.